All right, everyone, welcome back to Time Flies By. Hope you all had a wonderful holidays and New Year. Channel's been a bit quiet, so I appreciate all the patience with everyone just over the busyness of the holidays. We're here with a state of the collection for 2023, or what has been 2022, and as you can see, some have stayed, some have gone. You're probably seeing some new loom on the screen, and we're going to get into it right away. So I just wanted to start off the video with this and welcome you all back to the channel. So we have a state of the collection on dive watches, so probably will be a part 1 or part 2 coming up. But yeah, as of right now, it's going to be a heavy dive watch rotation. Why do we like them? Well, just like the intro showed, I think we all are obsessed with loom. And if you're not obsessed with loom but you still like it, you still have to appreciate the dive watch for what it is. Whether you're not using the watch for diving anymore, whether you're using it at nighttime for seeing when you got to wake up and you don't want a digital watch and you want good loom that's going to last throughout the night, well, these watches here for sure can all do that, and they all do it well. And there's going to be AliExpress options all the way to very high mid-tier luxury micro brand, and we're going to get into that soon. So some of them are from before, like previous years, and some of them are new additions this year. So let's get right into it. So let's go with obviously the classic that got it all started. So all original, unmodified. The only thing I did with this was because the J model doesn't come with the Jubilee bracelet, I swapped that out and tried to keep it as original as possible. So that's basically got a aftermarket Seiko clasp. And yeah, so this here is what got it all started, like I said. And it's still a daily wear, don't wear it as much, but this just reminds me of the early days of starting this hobby. So there's the Seiko SKX. And then once I got that and I started knowing a little bit more about watches and the brands and so forth, I then went to the 4th gen. And the reason why I went to the 4th gen was because unfortunately I missed all the craze and hype of the 3rd gen monsters, the 2nd gen, and so forth and so on. They came out with a whole bunch of different finishes, different dials. Sorry, not finishes, different dials, different variations and colors and all that. And they were also running I believe it was the 3rd gens were running a 6R15, which I know a lot of people have bad experience with. So I'm glad they went back to the 4R movements for the 4th gen. And this thing has been, as you can see, really well worn. And this is a daily wear for me as well in the rotation. Okay, everything's original. Still working great, still keeping good time on the time grapher. Just the bezel's really smooth. Just really good overall watch. Really happy with how this one has been. And that blue dial is magnificent. Let's put this back. Everything lines up. Let's check the alignment on this guy. I think it's pretty good for the most part. There's a very slight misalignment, but it's authentic and I'm happy with it. It's not a deal breaker. So then after the monster, again, started getting more into the brands and so forth and so on. I went to, well, a little bit of a more considerable jump up. Now, there's been other watches in between, but we're just talking about the dive watches. Went into the, this is what I considered mid to high tier micro brand luxury. Probably the highest, or not highest, but the high tier. There's other brands like Ming and other watches that have really gone up in price and are really hard to get. But let's just say that just for what you get here, for the price you have to pay, and for the quality that it is, it's you know, for me it's luxury. It's attainable luxury. So as you can see, this is over 2 years as well, and it's got some pretty good just everyday use. 60 click bezel, Probably one of the best in the game, very similar to a Blackbait 58. And really, really nice movement. Again, this is a daily. I just put it back on the bracelet to do the video, but as you can see, this is still a really well-worn bracelet. It's got the micro adjust and the ball bearings right inside there. So ceramic ball bearings for adjustment. All right, so that's the Manta Ocean King. Put that aside. Then I went into Zelos. I started seeing them on Facebook. I started seeing them on YouTube channels, and finally got my first one, which was a swordfish. I've recently since got rid of that. It was a swordfish salmon. It was a titanium model, and it was scratched up. It was beat up, but the dial was so beautiful. I still kind of regret it to this day. But yeah, so that one led me into the rabbit hole of Zelos. And as you can see here, we have 3 models right next to each other. So there's the bronze, there's the bronze Mako, so full out bronze model. There's another one that I forgot to add there. We'll talk about that one later. But this one here, the patina is really, really nice, natural, no forced patina, no exaggerated stuff going on, just from daily wear. Okay, it's got the loom crown. This is a fully loom dial, so I'm sure you guys saw this one in the intro. So yeah, so really, really crazy loom. And been happy with it. The bracelet's nice as well, full bronze bracelet with the stainless steel backing, so it doesn't get your wrist all green. Really good micro brand clasp with the 6 micro adjust. Fully milled. The internal milled parts are stainless steel. And it's been, like I said, really, really good. Really comfortable wear for me. It's a little bit heavier. It's probably in par with like a watch like the Seiko Monster. So if you can wear one of these, you can definitely pull one of these off. But they are heavier than the normal Zelos dive watch just because of the bronze. So again, this is the Mako full bronze, full loom dial frost. If you guys want to see the bezel on a bronze, this one here is probably one of the best bezel watches I have. Very easy to turn. Not sure why I'm turning it with my left hand, but everything lines up. It's a really nice bezel. Really easy crown to operate, and again with the loom crown. So no particular order of getting these. This was one of the latest acquisitions, actually the second last. This was the latest. I got this for the wife, so this is her watch. I told her I was going to get her a watch. She wanted an Apple Watch, but I got her this instead, and she actually really, really likes it. And as you can see, it's got the new updated clasp with the push button, so that could slide all the way, either way, and it's very easy to use. So she's been wearing it, which is good. That's good. She's getting some use out of it. This one doesn't have the hardness coating on it, but this is a really nice 120 click, nice and tight bezel. All right, so that's the Swordfish, the latest model. And then we have the Spearfish, which is the kind of, better, more updated, higher quality model to the Swordfish, but it has a similar dial construction. This one released first, then these ones came out just recently, like I said. And yeah, so this one's using the Le Jeu Paré movement, Swiss movement on the back. I believe it has a 68-hour power reserve. Yeah, really, really good power reserve. I just wind it and wear it a full day, and it lasts. It has the micro adjusts in the clasp, so you push those all the way in, and then it goes all the way out. Very easy. This does have the hardness coating, so this I bought in February of 2022, and as you can see, it's still brand new, and this gets worn a lot. Like, I wear this watch rotationally throughout the week, and it's holding up really, really nicely. So very happy with this watch. 120 bezel. And everything lines up, and the lume is really, really good on here, but that burnt orange fume dial is just ridiculous. So moving on to another Zelos, I was able to acquire the Facebook Timekeepers Edition, Special Edition, limited of, I believe, and it says Timekeepers Edition on there. Let's see, what does it say? 94 of only 150. So extremely hard to get. Probably the best bezel on a Zelos watch. This compares with the bronze, but I would say this is a step up from the bronze. And it should be, because it's stainless steel. Usually on a bronze watch or titanium watch, the bezels aren't that tight or technical. But yeah, that forged carbon dial is just smoking. Just, I don't have any words to describe it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments which Zelos you like the best. For me, I would say this model, just for the case profile, that kind of modern style case skin diver from the past, but they modernized it. Really, really nice. Drops down almost similar to the Seiko SPB, the new reissue 62 Mas, but then it has this beautiful, beautiful H-link bracelet, which didn't come to me in this bad shape, but I've worn the heck out of this watch. And this one obviously doesn't have the hardness coating, so you can see the difference between hardness coating and no hardness coating. Let's just get a so daily wear, and you can see the difference. It's really hard to capture on camera, on video, but you guys can see. It's not that hard to see the scratches. All right, but yeah, like I said, probably my favorite bracelet, my favorite case profile, and the dial's outstanding. So this is my favorite Zelos watch. The hands are amazing. The lume is amazing. Dual colored lume. Hold on, let's block out that full lume dial in the background. Yeah, so amazing, amazing stuff from Zelos as always. And that's why I like them. Then next, I went and got the Exciton model. And for everyone in the certain Discord group for I Like Watches is going to know really, really what this watch is all about, how outstanding it is, how high spec it is, and the value for money. My favorite bezel from anything from AliExpress. As you can see, I got this one coming up next from AliExpress, which is a San Martin. The bezel action is good, but the amount of work that Gary and James put in with Maxi at Chronos, this one here is, like I said, the most dialed in bezel for a Chinese made watch. It's just absolutely phenomenal. The crown action, the movement, 9039 I believe, Miyota, and there's the conversion. I'm glad I got the one with the brushed, which is the second edition. The first edition was full polished. Fully bespoke bracelet, engineered by James. You can see him on Instagram at JFWatches99. And yeah, just an overall beautiful watch. Right now, because I use this bracelet on other watches, I have the end links removed, but normally they come with custom fit end links, and they also send straight ones in as well. So really, really nice watch. Completely happy with that one. All right, moving along, like I said, let's get this one out of the picture. I'm gonna have to do another state of the collection because, like I said, 2022 was absolutely crazy. There's field watches, there's chronographs, there's dive watches. Sorry, dive watches we're doing now. Sorry, wrist check right now. Here's another rabbit hole that I'm currently going down right now. I have another one on the way, so I'll do a video as soon as that one comes out, but it's the 56, I believe it's a 5600 G-Shock. And we'll talk about that in another video, like I said. All right, so then got this on the AliExpress sale, 11/11. My first San Martin, completely happy with it. And like I said, this one here gets a little bit worn, but like I said, I wear my watches. They get beat up, not beat up like banged or dinged or anything. They just get worn. They're not, I don't treat them any differently. If it was this watch or this one here retails at 2,200 US. This one retails for, I think I bought it for 260, 250 Canadian. So 100, probably 199 US. So I treat them all the same. I don't baby the watches. I wear them. I enjoy them. Let's check out the bezel. Really, really nice bezel. Very, very close to the Exciton, but the Exciton wins just for accuracy. This one here has a little bit of backplay, but it settles in. Yeah, see, it does line up. It's just on camera, it's kind of difficult. I'll line it up for you guys here. There you go. So yeah, really happy. I love the crystal. I love the case profile. I like the crown. I didn't want the $ crown. This is the SN004. I got the blue dial just because I have so many black dial divers, so I wanted to get the blue. And for me, this watch, if you were to get this from the big brand from Switzerland, it only comes in white gold and it's completely unattainable. And I like the retro kind of Submariner profile that it has. I just also decided to go with the Mercedes hands. I believe they are releasing, or it has already come out with the snowflake hands, but these Mercedes hands are kind of classic. And since I got rid of my Pagani design sub homage, I decided to upgrade and get this one here. So really, really happy. I love the low rehot, hardly any chapter ring there. The dials pushed right up into the crystal, which I like. Some of the watches have such a huge deep chapter ring. I'm not a huge fan of that. I like dials that are closer to the crystal, closer to the surface of the watch. And with the applied indices and applied logo with the ceramic insert, this watch has been a home run for sure. Okay, and then moving on, we got one of my favorites and something I should have bought from day one. I got this from a good Instagram friend. Shout out to Madrock Watches Adventure. Jamie, he's a good guy. Bought a few watches off of him. And yeah, really, really good price. He even sold it to me with the strap code, Paula Schenner links, 3-link style. Huge fan of the bracelet. Very easy to size. Phenomenal fit on the end links. 0 tolerances. This is a huge home run watch. I love this watch. I do wear it a lot. And I have put quite a bit more scratches on it since then. And like I said, it's been a really, really good watch. These will obviously, it's really dirty right now, but as you clean it, because the bracelet is done so well and it's made of good quality, it actually cleans up well, and it makes it look like, even though there's marks on the polished end links, you can clean it up to a point where it's still really, really shiny. The only thing I don't like, I like the micro adjust, but this clasp is so ugly. It just doesn't match the watch. It's almost as thick as the watch. I really wish there was a alternative for this bracelet, for this clasp to go on here, and there probably is. I should probably shop around on strap code, but it doesn't bother me too much. I mostly look at this part of the watch, and yeah, it's good operation. It's solid, fully milled everything, so can't go wrong. Love this watch, love the sword hands, and yeah. And then last but not least, I got this Zodiac from an authorized dealer. Still trying to bond with it. Haven't worn this much. It's brand new. Stickers are still on. It has that adjustable J-style bracelet. Love the case profile, but I think for me what I'm looking for is just another model. I wasn't super excited with this style. So I went with it, hoping to maybe get it for a trade or sell it. It is a beautiful watch. It's got the applied indices and logo. It's got the nice lume. So not bad. It could be better for what it is, for what it's worth, being a Swiss watch and all that. But yeah, it could be a little bit better. And we're going to end the video here. I'm just going to bring back the watches. And that's the state of the collection for the dive watches. Let me know what you guys think. And we'll see you in the next video. There they are. All right, sorry this went a little bit long, but stay tuned until the next one. Thanks, guys, for watching. Cheers.